Pete Hegseth appeared for questioning on Capitol Hill today. It was the first time he's done that since the war with Iran began 60 days ago. His rosy characterization of the war was challenged and met with reality by some lawmakers. Watch.
Do you think we're winning?
Militarily on the battlefield, it's been an astounding military success.
No, but are we winning the war?
Absolutely.
Okay, so do you call Iran closing the Strait of Hormuz winning?
Well, I would say the blockade that we hold that doesn't allow anything to come in or out of Iranian ports.
Okay, so we've blockaded their blockade. So they blockaded us, and then we blockaded their blockade. That's like saying, tag, you're it.
Pentagon revealed in this hearing that the war has so far cost the United States $25 billion. When asked for transparency about how much longer the war will go on and how much more it will cost, here was Pete Hegseth's answer.
Despite the fact that your recent comments indicate that operations appear to be finished, there clearly is more work that needs to be done. As mentioned, today is indeed 60 days. So, Mr. Secretary, how many more months, just order of magnitude, do you think that you're going to need to be able to conclude operations successfully? And how many more billions of dollars do you think you're going to ask this body for?
Well, as you know, and as the president has stated, you would never tell your adversary, especially once you've
that is the line that you always.
Especially once you've
give me an order of
decimated their military and you control their strait.
4X.
How long you would be committed to the mission?
It wasn't just Democrats, though, who did not find Hegseth to be particularly forthcoming about a war that has taken the lives of 13 men and women. New reporting in The Atlantic reveals that J.D. Vance is also concerned that Pete Hegseth is not giving Donald Trump the truth, real information when it comes to Iran. From that extraordinary bit of reporting, quote, Vance has repeatedly questioned the Defense Department's depiction of the war in Iran and whether the Pentagon has understated what appears to be the drastic depletion of U.S. missile stockpiles. That's according to two senior administration officials. Pete Hegseth has publicly claimed that U.S. munitions are robust, but, quote, already the United States may have gone through more than half of its pre-war supply of 4 key munitions. Pentagon officials have warned that the deficits jeopardize the military's ability to prevail in a hypothetical conflict against Russia or China. Joining our coverage, Paul Rieckhoff is here. He's the host of the Independent Americans podcast and the founder and CEO of Independent Veterans of America. Ben Rhodes is still here as well. What did you think of today?
It was not a good day for Pete Hegseth.
No.
But I think maybe it was a good day for our democracy because it took 60 days, but now we finally have some oversight, some accountability, some hard questions, and importantly, led by combat veterans. Seth Moulton's a combat veteran. Pat Ryan's a combat veteran. And they put him through the ringer, as he should be, because he wants a blank check. He wants no accountability from Congress. He wants no authorization for anything he's doing. And so far, the hard questions he's gotten have been from the MyPillow guy and the propaganda Pentagon press corps. So this is long overdue. I think Trump was watching. And I think J.D. Vance is watching. I think the Army Secretary Dan Driscoll, who might be his successor, is watching. And I think they realize they've got a big problem. The war in the Middle East has become a sucking chest wound for our military and for our economy. $25 billion. And what did we get? I think that's what the American public is asking. The Strait of Hormuz is not open. The regime is not gone. You haven't found the rich uranium. And gas prices are now over $4.25.
$4.18.
Yeah. And fertilizer's up, diesel's up. So the American public is asking, okay, we got nothing for $25 billion and you want $1.5 trillion? I mean, it's insane. And I think most of the country is pushing back, and Congress did that on behalf of the people today.
What does it say that the Atlantic reporting suggests that J.D. Vance thinks Hegseth is a liar?
I think everybody thinks Hegseth is a liar. I think the whole world can see that. I think his 2 ex-wives think he's a liar. I mean, why would he not lie when he's under pressure now? He's always been a liar, and he's being held accountable. I think J.D. Vance and others are looking toward the future, and they realize they have a problem with Hegseth. The world doesn't trust him. Our allies don't trust him. Our troops don't trust him, and they've got to make a change, and they've especially got to make a change to appease the Republicans who are really concerned about how Iran's going to impact them and how inflation and these prices are going to impact them if we do have free and fair elections in the fall. But I feel like Hegseth has kind of jumped the shark here. And it's easier for Trump to make a move on him, try to stop the bleeding, maybe change the narrative, than to continue to try to ride this out and take accountability himself, which he's clearly not going to do.